What up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are watching this from. So, welcome back to the channel. Again, this is another trade recap. As you could tell from the title of the video, we knew exactly where to put our entry in, exactly where to put our stop, and exactly where to put our TP. So, let's get right into it. As you are aware, we are very, very, very bullish today. Of course, this is NQ that I'm referring to. So if we look back overnight, so very, very bullish. I was not expecting this, to be honest, but I think with all that's happening in South Korea, be safe to all those if you're watching from South Korea. Hope everything turns around and settles down. But Asia and London were extremely bullish, even from the reopen last night, which was right here. So this big pump right here from VWAP, that just lets you know that that is the new session where it starts at 6 p.m. and reopens. But right before the market closed yesterday, there was a huge pump, which actually took out some levels, and it also reached up to our top reversal zone. So moving forward, Asia made extreme highs and a low, of course. London came in and took out those highs by a lot. So we were extremely bullish for about 6 hours, right? So if you know anything about NQ, if you watch it or if you start watching it, just kind of notice what happens whenever you see overnight just in one direction for a very long time, and it comes up to the pre-market or the New York Open. You can expect some sort of a pullback. Now, what we were looking for today was buys, but since it was pumping so much, I was looking for a little pullback before it continued to go up. Whenever price is at all-time highs like this, it's extremely hard to trade because you don't really have any sort of targets. Now, you can use things like Fibonacci retracement, things like that. They tend to work. In this situation, it did work, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Everybody uses Fibonacci different, and that's not what we use today. So let me show you what we actually traded. So this was the open right here, this blue line, and this is where we start our morning calls at 9 a.m. So from the start of about 8:45-ish, 8:30-ish is when I kind of get on the charts and, do all my analysis and start looking for what opportunities we might have for today. So this day particular, this morning, a few hours ago, we are on the call here. I do this sort of consolidation area, and price was sort of struggling to continue up higher. So that kind of gave me an indication like, okay, we possibly could have that pullback that I was looking for, and maybe we can get a cheap trade in. So this is the consolidation area. And whenever we have a consolidation area, I like to draw a box around it, AKA chop box. And I put my order one tick below. So our entry was one tick below this box. There's 5 candles minimum, and I just wanted to target some liquidity. Now we could have targeted here, which was about 150, but I was expecting sort of maybe they would grab some more liquidity. So I kind of went to this liquidity right here. Bam. So for 355 was the trade. So we waited. By the time I drew this box, it had already broke out the top. So if it would have continued up, I just would have been not in a trade because I wasn't trying to take longs yet. So right before the open, we actually started to get the pullback that we were looking for. And of course, you can see here that price broke about 922, and then continued on down with slight retracement up. So we were in a little bit of a drawdown. And then at 9:29, we hit our target right here for about $350. At the same time, this did actually form our other strategy, which is the daily strat. But since the day was pretty much long bias, pretty much an easy call. Even a beginner could see that. We weren't really trying to. I didn't take this, but I still sent it out. The stop would have been here. We had structure and we have the gap right here. So entry would have been somewhere around there, right? Candle came back right here at 9:35, and you actually would have made some great profits. It didn't hit the ultimate target, which is the daily level, but you would have been able to make about $900 on this if you took it. And I explained in the chat, if you take this trade, I like it, but not for a long time. So I was explaining to try to trail your stop. So take whatever profits you can get and look for buys after that. And of course, as you can see, market continued to go up higher and higher. As we sort of predicted. So we kind of knew that the trend was going up, especially with the good world news from South Korea. So markets, I think everything was up. SPY, ES or S&P 500 and Q. I think even crypto may have went up a bit after things sort of slowed down. So yeah, that's what we were looking for. So yeah, another green day. We can see the call out right here for those who are looking. I said very bullish. I'll take this sell if it happens. Looking for a small pullback before market will continue higher. Risky going against this monster push up. So take it at your own risk. These arrows, of course, right here are the entry. This could have been your first target, and ultimately I wanted to come even more down. Of course, it came like down in this area somewhere. So overall, a good day. Again, we do this every single morning, unless it's a holiday or some unforeseen circumstances. So if you want to trade with us, there's a link in the bio, or sorry, in the description. And yeah, please like, share, subscribe, talk to me in the comments. Let me know if you took this trade or if you took another setup. We're all here to learn and to make money. So catch you in the next one. Peace.